What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Boy Part 77 stream. Today, we are continuing with our Manchester United Manager career mode. The third day in a row, second day in a row where we streamed this career mode. It's a long career mode. It's going to be multiple seasons, and of course we aren't in any Europe, so you know we want to. First season, the first few episodes, as I said, have to start off quick. Got to get the momentum going. Of course, United only have the Prem, Carabao Cup and FA Cup to play for, so we need to get it going. And yeah, I'll play in Legendary Mode Sliders Affair. And obviously, my objectives for the first season United career mode was to get top 4 and to either win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. At the start of the season, we bought Gonzalo Ramos, who has 9 goals in 11 appearances now. We're in the Carabao Cup round 4 after beating Newcastle United 2-1 last stream. And we have won 6 of our 9 last Premier League matches. We have already 5 clean sheets this season and have a really good defence. The attack is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so last stream we had a pretty good stream, 4 wins and 5. We beat Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup 2-1. We then beat Brentford 3-0 and Sunderland 5 in the league. We lost 5-1 to Liverpool in the league, but then we come back by beating Brighton 5-1. We have 4 games to play for you today. Starts off with a Carabao Cup round 4 game against Liverpool away from home, a repeat fixture from only about a week ago. We then have 3 Premier League games on a bounce. A game against Nottingham Forest away and Tottenham away, and then a game against Everton at home. So United have only lost 3 games this season, all against City, Arsenal and Liverpool. So we aren't doing too good against the Big 6 this season. We are winning every other game in hand. 1 against Fulham, 1 against Burnley, 1 against Sunderland, 1 against Brighton, 1 against Newcastle, 1 against Chelsea. You know, 1 against Brentford, doing pretty good in general. But today, obviously Sergio Ramos got a hat-trick in the game against Brighton. He is the Premier League top scorer. So, our first game of the stream, we have the Carabao Cup game against Liverpool. As I discussed last stream, the Carabao Cup is a trophy I want to try and win. Yes, the FA Cup and getting top 4 in the Premier League is my main objectives. However, Carabao Cup is probably the easiest trophy to try and win. And we did already win it 3 years ago. You would argue we'd want to try and win it again. We definitely need revenge as well. Liverpool, who beat us 5-1 in the league, nearer to the latter end of last stream at Anfield. We need revenge on them because that was a diabolical performance. Liverpool absolutely 6-7. Liverpool absolutely dominated there. So we need to do better. Listen, we're playing away from Anfield again. We've got the same players on show. Liverpool will probably have the same players on show. It was actually 2-1 in the 65th minute. Of course, Liverpool then went on to score 3 goals out of nowhere. So the game was actually, you know, for about 65 minutes, there was a game, but Liverpool just rode away in the last 30. Their attack costed too much for United, which is a surprise. We have 5 clean sheets this season, and then we go and concede 5 goals. I mean, 5 goals is what? I mean, up to that Liverpool game, boys, 5 goals. 5 goals. I mean, if you think about it, conceded 4 against Arsenal. We had conceded 5 goals in the Premier League in the first in the first 7 games, sorry. In the first 7 games of the Premier League, we had conceded 5 goals. And in one game, we conceded 5 goals. So Liverpool, it's not easy at all. Obviously, hopefully we can get top 4 and a trophy on our belt. A trophy on our belt would give us good motivation and a good first season. Obviously, getting top 4 Europe next season, it's crucial. Liverpool, for the last 5 games, won. And of course, they drew their other game. This is not easy, is it? Overall, we're having a pretty good season so far. We're 4th in the league. We're through to the second round of the Carabao Cup. So we're playing how we've expected to be played so far. But my team is a bit tired. Not the front 6. It's Lissandro Martinez and Delic who seem a bit tired. So I am going to have to start Harry Maguire over Matthias Delic. That's the 2 changes. Kobbie Mainoo and Harry Maguire starting. But boys, listen, our Liverpool, because we were actually in a title race before Liverpool beat us, even though we weren't aiming for that. Can Liverpool dent our title hopes? And can they knock us out of one of our 2 trophies that we have chance of winning this season? I swear to God, if Liverpool beat us twice in 1 week at their own stadium, I'm going to be so annoyed. We haven't won at Anfield in 10 years. Boys, I don't care. Get a draw, win on penalties, I don't care. But please, whatever you do, if you do lose tonight, do not put in a performance like you did last time out. I mean, if we go out, we go out. It's not the end of the world. Of course, losing to Liverpool twice in sort of succession is stupid. Of course, losing 2 games in 3 in all competitions isn't nice. Of course, being out of the Carabao Cup isn't nice. But we're still top 4 in the Premier League, and we still have the FA Cup to aim for. The board don't care about the Carabao Cup in terms of their objectives for me. And of course, I would take top 4 in an FA Cup win. But of course, they're both not guaranteed of happening, are they? It's a hard season. Okay? Trust yourselves. The first 35 minutes against Liverpool wasn't too bad in the reverse fixture. We conceded 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of the first half. We then conceded 2 goals in the last 20 minutes of the second half. So I think near the end of both halves, we have to keep going. The fatigue's kicking in. Liverpool's wingers are fucking flashy. I don't care. We need to keep going. Anfield is a crazy place to go to. It is not easy. You can get sucked in the atmosphere. You may get nervous. It may affect your performance. It may be too intense. But we are Manchester fucking United. We expect more. Listen, Gonzalo Ramos, 9 goals in 11 games. The only 2 games he did not score against. He did not score against Manchester City. 3 games he didn't score in, sorry. He's got 9 goals in 11 periods. That's because he scored a hat-trick in one of his games. He didn't score against Chelsea. He didn't score against Liverpool. He didn't score against Manchester City. In hindsight, we won 3-0 against Chelsea, played well in general, got an assist. But against Liverpool and City, Gonzalo Ramos got no service at all. I'm so sorry. He did not get any service. It's not his fault. Yes, it's about movement. But you know Gonzalo Ramos, when he gets service, will score his goals. I mean, he scored like 6 goals last stream, I think. We got to give him more service in this game, boys, and we've got to be better in attack. Manchester United, against Liverpool last time out, we had 2 shots on target. One of them was the goal. Gonzalo Ramos did assist against Liverpool. Apologies, I got that wrong. He did assist against Liverpool, Bruno Fernandes. But let's be honest. Yes, defending obviously needs to be better because he did 5 goals. However, attacking as well. 1 goal is not enough to beat this Liverpool side. We need at least 2 to hold Liverpool to a draw penalty. I think 3 to win. It is a big game. It's an absolute massive game. Obviously, Liverpool are not going to be easy to break down. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. Gonzalo Ramos is going to have the tough battle against them tonight. This may not be as important as the Premier League game played a week ago where we lost 5-1, but this is about progressing to the next round of the Cup. This is not just about that. This is about revenge and salvation and avenging that 5-1 loss. Manchester United cannot allow their rivals to smash them twice in 1 week, both in the Prem and Carabao Cup. The thing is, it's not just about the Cup. It's about getting one back at Liverpool, knocking them out of this competition and avenging that 5-1 loss last week. Is this the quarter? No. This is the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup, by the way. Winning this will send us to the quarters. Florian Wirtz did score a hat-trick against us last time out in the 5-1 loss. That is embarrassing. Mo Salah was involved as well. We got to keep those wingers more tighter in our grasps. It is a crucial game. It is battering it down in rain in Merseyside. United looking to progress to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup and get one back at Liverpool after that 5-1 loss. Attacking and defending needs to be a lot more improved from that game. But in general, Manchester United have won 7 out of 10 of their games this season, so they are on pretty high morale, top 4 of the Carabao Cup, top 4 of the Premier League, and pretty decent overall. They just need to be better against that big 6. But obviously, as we improve, as the system comes to fruition, getting more clean sheets, you know, obviously we beat Brighton 5-1 in our last result. Gonzalo Ramos seems to be the man at the moment every single match, but so far, the big 6, he only manages to get an assist. Obviously Liverpool have Mane and Salah and all that. Manchester United with 2 changed players from last time they played Liverpool. Kobbie Mainoo playing instead of Casemiro and Harry Maguire playing against Delic for fatigued and tactical issues. Here we go. Come on boys, give fucking Liverpool game. Let's show them aggression. We were way too passive in the first 30 minutes last game. We need to give a statement. We really do. Gonzalo Ramos will start it off. Fernandes wider. Dalot. He's on the foot. Ref! Oh, you're joking, right? Mane. Mainoo battling against Alexander Isak. It's Florian Wirtz. Wirtz making the run. Mane. He's trying to find the cross. It's a really good one as well. Salah. Mane. Pressure on United. Wide. What even are Liverpool's team? Oh, they have Mane. Okay. I think Wirtz, Mane, Isak and Salah are an absolute power team. In FIFA, it's not about real life, boys. Fucking pressure, boys. Let's hope Maguire can fill in his job today. Delic didn't do good enough last time, neither did Martinez, by the way. Salah, McAllister. Here's Florian Wirtz. He's given way too much space. United are dropping deep, and I already see the dangers. I already see what's going to happen. There's too much space in there. There really is. Look at this. We're letting them do what they want at will. Isak. Blocked. Fernandes. Here's Gonzalo Ramos. Rolls it. And Burmo couldn't chase. I think he could have waited a second more, Gonzalo Ramos. Mane. We're letting Liverpool on the ball too much. It's hard to get the ball off them, to be fair. They're a really good passing team. United just need to slow down the atmosphere. I told you in the last game, we need to waste time. Get a goal kick, get a corner, get a throw in. Slow down the atmosphere, waste time. We didn't do that enough in the previous game, which is why Liverpool scored so many goals and the atmosphere did not slow down at all. Isak! Oof! Lamans swung a wrist at it. He reacted a bit late to that, but what matters is he got it away from danger. Isak's lifted shot, yeah, he's got to catch that, the keeper. First corner of the game to Liverpool. Maguire's given us extra height. Rolled out to Mainoo, and that's a bit lucky. From Salah, free kick to United. I told you, take your time, boys. You just didn't do that. Mainoo. Cunha to Brian and Burmo. And he's got it back, Brian and Burmo. Burmo in the centre. Oh, Cunha! And Alisson had to get down low. That's good intent. It's a message to Liverpool to not mess with us. Because there's a really good cross. It's a really good attack. Quite unlucky, actually, not to get more on the header. Isak. Salah. Jeremy Frimpong. Isak! What a save, Lamans. Scrambled across to parry it wide. Brilliant, son. He has a wild smile on his face. He claps his hands in furation, and I'm not surprised. Good save. I actually expect him to save it, but still a really good save. Corner in the Merseyside rain. Come on, boys. Nice. Watch Mane. Brilliant from Brian and Burmo to skew it out, and it's a goal kick as well. Boys, I told you to waste. Why are you not going long against Liverpool? And Burmo. Here's the captain, Bruno Fernandes, who isn't fast enough to hoist out. Ryan Grant, we haven't wasted time so far. The Liverpool crowd are way too up. That's a nice win back. Gonzalo Ramos. Here's Fernandes. Ramos! Ooh, not bad, not bad. From the striker. Forced back. Kirkes has been direct. It's a jumping header from Harry Maguire. Pressure. momentarily was on Liverpool. Salah. Frimpong. Isak, his vert, he should be in. McAllister. It's with Isak. Oh, what a save, Lamens. Fingertips, margins. And on the 25th minute, Liverpool rising up the heat. I thought it was going in. Lamens gets a crucial touch. Third corner of the game to Liverpool. Slow it down. Make them take it slow. Kick the ball out there. It's been a better 25 than it was in the Premier League game, but still, large concerns in defence. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, to swing in from the left. Maybe that wasn't a good idea to put Maguire there. Lamens with the punch. And Burmo couldn't gather it. Chiesa working it really nicely, Liverpool. Van Dijk, the centre-back, playing forwards. It's Mo Salah. It's Isak. Yeah, they deserve it. Liverpool leads. Fuck's sake. I could just see it happening. It's just too easy. About 30 seconds on the ball and no one does anything. Look. How is it? Oh, Harry Maguire needs to follow Isak. As soon as he gets it, I know it's a goal. And just like the Premier League game, it's took Liverpool 30 minutes to break the deadlock. But now we have to remain calm. We have to remain calm. They're clearly better than us at the moment, Liverpool. That's so obvious, isn't it, though? Ballo. And Ramos. Burmo. Away from Ramos. Burmo. Agate. Burmo. Cunha. Ramos. Ramos won the header. He's had a bit more to suck his teeth into, Ramos, this game compared to the Premier League game. Manu. Cunha loses out quite poorly in the end. What I don't want Liverpool to do is score another before half-time, like the Premier League game when they were 2-0 up at half-time. That you can't really come back from. We learnt that. Verts, Gravenberch. Retreats to Kanate. Nice pressing by United, though, to stop Liverpool getting forth too much at first. Burma. Half-time, Manchester United 1-0 down to Liverpool. They're not 2-0 down, so it's an improvement. They've also had 2 or 3 decent header chances. However, nothing clear-cut for United to say they deserve anything from that game. Clearly, subs need to be made. I'm getting Amadon for Dallo. Right, Amadon for Dallo. That's 1 sub. I'm also getting... Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. Wait, would that work? Please tell me. Right, here's the plan. Right, it's a bit out of position. It's a bit wibbly-wobbly. Amad Diallo's going to replace... replace Dallo's position because I think Amad will offer more down that side in attack. Lissandro Martinez is coming off for Amad, but Dallo's going to take his position. Come on, boys. Come on. We need something. Anything. Manu, here is Cunha. Wins a throw-in. Cunha. Manu. Cunha. Away from Brian and Burmo. That's Harry Maguire's ball all day. Yep, I was right. And Burmo. towards Gonzalo Ramos, not quite. United, decent pressing. Since they went behind and Liverpool give the ball away. United give the ball away poorly there. There's no need. Why are we rushing things today again, by the way? I don't know what I told you at the start of this game and near the end of last stream. You don't need to rush. You don't rush anything against this lot. Because you'll be made pay. How's he got on it? Oh. Oh! Agate. Mbermo. Fernandez. Mateus Cunha makes Addison in a dive and save. That's the biggest shot so far. A message of intent. Cunha went down low across the keeper. Addison gets crucial fingertips. That was going in. It is United's first set piece of the match. In the 59th minute. And it has to be Bruno Fernandes to take. That's not Bruno Fernandes. Thank you, there. Here we go. Alisson will probably come for it. Maguire! Oh, the line. That's such a shame. Because that's a good chance. United need to take their chances. Salah, Isak, McAllister in, converts, it's 2. 2-0. Away. Ramos is there! With 15 minutes to go, it's a lifeline in the Merseyside, 2-1. It comes from nothing, but it is a big old something. The transition from Brian Burma, Ramos nips in. He does produce against the big six, proves the haters down, and he is the shining star. 15 minutes for another goal. Press them, boys. Come on. Casemiro's coming on. And I'm getting Delic on as well. Where the heck? Can I go to Manu, mate? Come on. There is time. There is chance. Come on, boys. What a poke from Ramos. And there is a lifeline. It's a glib. It's hope. Anfield have gone slightly quiet. That's exactly what we want as the drums beat. There is one more chance left in there for sure. Unk is on. Got to go attacking now. United have no choice but to attack. Delict's in the way. Oh my God. What a save! Lamans keeps United in the contest with 9 minutes to go. Delic. Ramos! He's in! Fernandez open goal! 2-2 with 6 minutes to go. Pinpoint like an arrow darted into the Liverpool defence. Anfield is stunned into silence. Brilliant, boys. Gonzalo Ramos' impact will never be forgotten. A rememberable comeback at Anfield, and in the pouring rain, United reach out for it. Arne Slot is absolutely bamboozled because United are walking in a Ramos wonderland. There is time left, of course, for Liverpool to get a winner, to spawn one. Mbeumo, surely not to win it. Cunha, Casemiro. Mbeumo, Fernandez, Casemiro! Ah! Gonzalo Ramos has done the unthinkable, has unfolded before our eyes. Yes, come on! A shocker at Anfield, a classic, a blockbuster, a fiery showdown, and has won it at the last. Judged for not performing against the Big Six, he scored a brace and an assist to break Reds' hearts. And United progressed on the death at the brink of prosperity of the unthinkable penalty shootout. United still it. And they're singing out the hero Gonzalo Ramos. What a shining star. That is United fire as they come back in absolute style, and it is full time. Oh, absolute bedlam, bliss, jubilation, celebration that way, and those United fans will party all night. They have landed one on Arne, landed one on Liverpool. They have avenged that 5-1 loss by coming back from 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go. Yes, 20 minutes to go, scoring 3 goals, including a last-minute winner from Gonzalo Ramos to get his second, who was simply the difference maker tonight. United up their game. They sensed Anfield going silent when they got the first. And they absolutely swung the pendulum in the most unthinkable way possible. And Anfield left shaken. Oh, they've been left shaken. It is absolutely brilliant. United's mentality to come back against Liverpool at this stadium. And United win at Anfield for the first time in nigh on 10 years. Oh, good. I did not expect that, boys. 2-0 down with 15 to go. You thought that had to be it. I thought we were out of it. I generally thought we were out of the Carabao Cup. Even at 2-1, boys. There was 5 minutes to go, by the way, when we got that second goal. But no, Gonzalo Ramos I saw Gonzalo Ramos in a goal. So unselfish to give Fernandez that assist. And I thought, wow, what a comeback. But we must be going to penalties. No! Gonzalo Ramos in a goal, and he gets his second of the game. Well, there you go. He does produce against top teams, and he's been that 100 million price tag. I told you, he's paying it back slowly and slowly with his goals. Unbelievable, boys. That is, man, oh my God, those subs as well. Casemiro, Delic, Ahmad, Dallo, they worked, boys. They worked. I'm not going to credit myself, but I am going to because, wow. So we're into the Carabao Cup quarterfinals after beating Newcastle and Liverpool. Nottingham Forest, who sit 10th place, have a pretty good, decent attack with Hutchinson and Joy, Hudson-Odoi, and Jesus, Igor Jesus. An international drop from Scotland, no thanks. I do want to do an international career, but not really that one. Oh, boys, that was... That is arguably... It's not one of the best games I've ever... It is top 10. 15 minutes to go at Anfield, 2-0 down, and to win the game. However, a few changes do need to be made against Nottingham Forest due to the fact some players are fatigued, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. What a win. I mean, it was breathless stuff. It was an absolute classic at Anfield that we stole. Well, into the Carabao Cup quarter-finals then. And, of course, focus is now on the Premier League. United sit 4th place after winning 3 out of 4 Premier League games last time out. We have won, I think, 7 in our last 10 Premier League matches. 6 in our last 9, I'm not sure. But United... playing away from home against Nottingham Forest with a new partnership with Maguire and Shaw today. The rest of the team remain similar. Gonzalo Ramos is the Premier League top scorer as he has 9 goals in the Premier League so far. Or is it 11? It's 11. Sorry, I got it wrong. Gonzalo Ramos has got 11 in 9 appearances in the Premier League. Sorry. Gonzalo Ramos got 11 goals in 9 appearances after coming back off a hat-trick against Brighton. And, of course, he just won it against Liverpool. Listen, boys, we should win. Forest to 10th place. They got a decent attack. You need to watch Hudson-Odoi and Enjoy, and also Igor Jesus. But ultimately, Forest's defence are pretty easy to break down. And with our front three on fire at the moment, you only expect to win. So there you go, 11 goals, Premier League top scorer. And big game away from home against Forest. The City Ground. United come with a new partnership for the first time this season. Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire starting at centre-back due to fatigued players. The rest of the team remains the same though. Come on, boys. United 4th place, still remaining to stay top 4 and expand on their Premier League win recently. Obviously, defending against Liverpool was decently poor at times, but we were resilient in the end. Anya. Ramos nicks it. And Ramos can go. Ramos, perfect ball. Brian Mbeumo tried to nick down the win. Zinchenko, the former gunner man, just poke it out. Come on, boys. Nice message of intent early on. It's a good set-piece chance, this. And, of course, it has to be Bruno Fernandes to take it. Decent area there to be hit. Away from Ramos, who was the closest man to it. Shaw did so well to win it. Bruno Fernandes. Quite a distance too far for Cunha to attack. Goal kick. A bit sloppy, boys. I don't know why he's played a ball so far. No need. Milenkovic. No, Forest look to be playing pretty passive at the moment. Seems, boys, we can press them high. You don't play passive against us, just we can press you high. We can win the ball back easily. Yeah, that's a poor ball from Hutchinson. Nice, boys. Casemiro. Cunha. Casemiro, not the fastest, but he's got ball ability like that. Brian Mbeumo on the charge. Whirring up the United gears. On the overlap is Kobbie Mainoo. Goes no! And tipped aside by Styles. Unlucky. Come on. Good. Gets the away end up. And gets the confidence that he just uses the Forest defenders as a decoy and anywhere more in the corner. Sells is quite a big figure. It would have been in. And was that Mainoo? Is he in the squad today? Mainu. Did I start him? That was Mainu, right? Yeah, sorry, just checking. Bruno Fernandes to take the second corner of the match. Missed one a bit farther, but from the opposite side. Decent width away. Again by United. Forest do have height. That is one thing I won't deny. So corners are going to be hard to... Well, anything. Like, it's going to be hard to win headers tonight. In the aerial threat. So I'm not going to try and cross it in the box, boys. I don't think we should try and cross it in the box. I think we should play through the middle. Yes, we can play on the wings. But if we... Bruno and Cunha, if you have the ball, cut inside. Go into the middle. You know, try and play for the middle more because Forest have plenty of height. We have height, yes, but in defence mainly. We do not have the you know, height in attack, which is why I might bring Sesko on later, but Gonzalo Ramos doesn't really come off. I think if we get the ball, we need to play through the middle. There's Hudson-Odoi. See, Forest playing decently passive. It's quite easy to contend with at the moment. If that can change with one chance. Mainu. He's bringing it down, Milenkovic, pretty well. The Forest just going back, and when they do go forward, the passes are pretty stray, pretty predictable. It's not something United need to care about too much. That's what happens. So he boos from the City ground. 25 minutes in. Yes, United have only had the one chance. Forest have done nothing though, and United are pretty comfortable. It's not Anya, mate. It's Anya. Absolute dumb commentator. See, Forest is just trying to fatigue United, draw them out, but it isn't working because we're relentless. High pressing teams don't usually get broken down too much against teams like this. Oh, okay. Well, apart from if you got Diogo Dalot trying to be the hero. It's easy from Shaw in the end. It's Casemiro. Mainu. Right, cut inside. Try play in the middle. Oh. This is where Forest can prosper on the counter. That's what worries me. We shouldn't have to give the ball away there. 30 minutes in, not a lot has happened apart from the Mainu shot and a few United corners. Forest have had all the possession, I will give you that. They've had every, but they've done nothing with it. Look at this. It's stale. Really is stale. Football. And it's kind of bothering... It's bothering me because... Yes, okay, if Forest are playing for the 1-0 or the draw, they're doing well to be fair, but eventually United have to... It's blocked out by Mainu. They've gone back again! Boys! Press them! Better! They're not doing anything! They're going backwards! They're going left to right! We've got to press them! We've got to make pay! So they're ruthless possession soon enough. On the counter, we will make pay. And there you go. Oh my god. They've just given it away and Cunha's gone to play it forward and he's completely messed it up. There we go. There we go. Worthless possession. Cunha. That's such a poor ball. See, we're not doing anything in possession either, but because we've got less of it, it's just all Forest on the ball. They've done absolutely nothing, can I tell you? I mean, Forest's possession, we've done nothing in attack because we haven't had the ball. There's not nothing wrong with our attack. We haven't even got the ball to do anything with it because we're not pressing high enough. Forest are just playing backwards. What are they doing? It's the most passive. You're not 20th place in the table playing for a point. You're 10th, Forest. But Brian and Burmo, I swear to God, that is the driest half of football I've ever played. And I've said that quite a few times. Oh my goodness me. 0-0. Kobbie Mainu with the biggest chance at Selsade, followed by a few United corners. Forest spent about the last 25 minutes on the ball in their own half. I've never seen anything like it in career mode. And in the end, that led to United being frustrated. I'm going to get a sub on. That's not good enough. Midfield, no. I'm getting Mount on for Casemiro. We need more pressing in there. You know, Mainu's doing it on his own. Casemiro isn't running enough. We need to chase down Forest when they're playing stupid balls at the back. We've got no service to Gonzalo Ramos so far. This is our first time on the ball in quite a while. If Forest do the same in the second half, they might actually get a draw out of this. Cunha, don't cross it in the box. You know what I told you to do. Nice. Mount. Well, you crossed it in the box anyway. That's why you don't cross it in the box. Forest have plenty of height. There's no point. Go inside. Go in the middle. Wait for others. I don't care. Don't cross it in the box unless you actually think we're going to win the ball. Anderson, Hudson. Ooh. Forest starting a bit more on the front foot in this half. As they... Anya? Away, just about though. Cunha. Manu, Gonzalo Ramos! He's the man of the moment, he always seems to be! Oh, he's at the post. And Mount hits his man. So unlucky. You think of his quality, of his form, you have to score that, mate. Unlucky, you got to score, you think, though. Hudson-Odoi charging forward with willing runners. Hudson-Odoi. Houssem Mazwari pings it up, more than pings up, tries to find Cunha, who's on the floor in discontent. Uh-oh. Ballow's been done. Anya. Maguire couldn't stop it. Hutchinson. Ballow. Oh, no. You've got to go out to Cunha there. Oh, no. Pressure from Forest. Wood wins the header. He was always going to. 30 minutes to go. Forest pressuring. Hutchinson. Offside. Ramos had that chance and at the post. It was he was going tighter and tighter. Angle wasn't favouring him, to be fair, but his quality, what I've seen from him in recent, he should be scoring. It's a poor ball from Fernandez. Got to wait longer or put more on it. Either one and it would have been fine. Hutchinson, Wood's the only one in the middle, but there's other arriving now. He's going to go towards Wood. Maguire, the only one who probably is favourite to win the header over him. Oh, well, with 25 minutes to go, I think this might actually end 0-0, and I would be very surprised and disappointed if it did. So disappointed. Yes, we're defending well, okay, but Forest haven't done too much to worry us. Has Lemons made a save? No. They haven't had a single shot on target. But the point is, we've only had one as well, so. Hutchinson, Shaw's in the way. Shaw's in the way again. Cunha, Fernandez, Ramos, Cunha. On the United charge, and I told you don't go in the middle, go middle, sorry. Ramos, oh my God! Why is he taking it first time? Take a touch, you're in. United are passing up crucial opportunities in the second half, that's the story again. Forest have been slightly better in the second half, but United have had all the chances to win this game. Ramos, Manu, twice, by the way. Wood's in the middle. Cunha's keeping him busy. It's Hutchinson. Fernandez. Did you guys just see that? Wood. United a bit out of position here. And Forest. If Forest go ahead now, I'm going to rage. Maguire forces the issue. Oh, with 10 minutes to go, United don't. It's Wood. Dalot. Cunha. Dalot leading the charge. Ramos has done it with 5 to go! It's always him! And it just had to be, didn't it? Forest players limp to their knees. 12 in 10. The hero for United. Seems to be that show for him again. All alone in the middle and slotted comfortably away in the corner past Sales. Come on! So calm and calm. Unlike 25 minutes ago, where it hit the post. There was no mistake this time. Surely United have won it. It's been a gritty performance, messy, scrambly. Lemons hasn't had to make a single save, but United dug in deep and surely have found all 3 points with that. He really is something different, Ramos. He really is. Gonzalo Ramos, build a statue, son, because you are definitely worth 100 million. How are you only 80 rated? Anya. Forest haven't had a single shot on target that Lemons will appreciate. Mazwari's in the way. Advantage played. I swear it hit his leg anyway. That's an Adoy. Man U keeping close by. Lamons. Cunha. Full time! It's a smash and grab at the City ground. Gonzalo Ramos, 86th minute, low driver in the corner. Has won it. Forest heartbreak, but I don't care, boys. We deserved it. Forest didn't have a single shot in that game, which is first time that's happened in a while. 2 attempts, 1 hitting the post, and he came back to bite 25 minutes later. He seized his moment. And United win away from home, get their 6th clean sheet of the season. And it's only November. And they march on into the top 4. It really is fairy tale stuff. It's almost like it was written for Gonzalo Ramos hitting the post. And then, you know, yes, United definitely weren't good enough in attack. I'll give you that. They had, what, probably 3 to 4 chances, but are they back? But the thing is, it wasn't good enough in attack. Let's be fair, that first half. But we were really resilient in defence. Forest, Lamers didn't make a single save. Forest didn't have a single set piece. It was actually brilliant. But I think in the last 20 minutes, we upped the heat. And we knew that what was on the line. We knew we couldn't draw that game. We dug in deep. And that's good. So we are 4th in the league. Fourth in the league. 2 wins in 2 today. 2 more games to go. Playing against Tottenham Hotspur away from home. Spurs are 5th. We remain 4th, where we want to be. Just where we want to be. And Tottenham Hotspur, bogey team. We have not beaten them since 2022. A 2-0 win was the last time we beat Tottenham 3 years ago. That is crazy. We remain 5 points behind the top. But we are also... We also only remain 5 points off 9th, though, so... Spurs, with the team you expect. There's Avi Siemens, Kudus, Johnston, Kalimawani. I'm not going to Scotland, boys. I'm not managing Scotland. Yeah, we haven't beat Tottenham since 2022, and that's because United have been pretty poor in attack in majority of the games against Spurs. 3-0, 1-0, 2-2, 2-2 twice, actually. 1-0, 1-0. I'm only their results I remember. This time, De Ligt and Lissandro Martinez will be starting today. Unlike the Forest game where Shaw and Maguire took the position, every single player is fit and ready to start today. Playing away for a moment, the top opposite. Listen, boys, it's 4v5. I think this is a big game. Gonzalo Ramos has scored against Liverpool. He scored against Arsenal. He's assisted against Chelsea. Can he score against Tottenham? Listen, boys, Tottenham, not an easy team for us to play against. Never an easy team for us to play against, but crucial game. Really is a crucial game. Listen, Tottenham, they play a really high line. You just need to break through it. I think Mbermo and Cunha are going to have a lot of fun against Tottenham defenders tonight. But Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, not an easy place to go to. Oh yeah, 2-0. That's another game we lost in real life. United very impressed today so far, winning 2 games in 2 with 2 games to play. It's pouring it down in rain again. I think this might be end to end. I think this might be relentless. I generally think think both teams are going to have plenty of chances. I mean, I don't think this is going to be easy at all, by the way. I can see us losing this. Tottenham, a bogey team for United in recent years. A team that we simply cannot budge a goal for, and a team that defending seems even harder to do. But United on imperious form, and already 6 clean sheets this season in the Premier League, so they come here thinking that they have a good opportunity today, especially after their 2 wins today against Liverpool and Forest. They will have to be better on attack than they were against Forest, though. Tottenham Hotspur. Is Mickey van der Ven playing? Vicario in goal. Van der Ven is playing. It's a pretty good defence in midfield, however, I don't see that attack doing much. Solanke, Oliver, Siemens. Kulusevski's on the bench, to be fair. United back with their normal team today. Listen, boys, it's going to be a good game. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's a bogey team. I want to lay one back on Spurs. I think a lot of people are probably begging us to beat them today. That touch is a bit heavy from Cunha after he drove through Freeman at it. Mancini. Nice ball to Xavi Simons. He's trying to drive forcefully forwards. Mazwari's in the way. Casemiro, Cunha. Fernandes, here is Gonzalo Ramos. May do a bit of his magic today. A doggy. Vicario, nice pressure by United. Van der Ven. Oh, Cunha has intercepted it. Rolled in. Ramos! Oh! An inch wide of a pelter. And hands on heads in the pouring rain. It is a good chance for him. It really is. Yes, he comes from quite a far back and he's got a man on his back and it is a bit tighter for him, but with his quality, he's already scored a few headers this season. You expect more. It's the first sight of goal for him. A bit of a warning. Bilic. Ugarte. Burmo. Fernandes. Matthias Bilic. Oh, it's in by Ramos. Offside. Flag goes up. An inch of celebration and also an inch offside before the flag was. Unlucky, boys, unlucky. Ramos already 2 chances in the opening. Oh, how tight is that? Van der Ven, you're such a lucky boy. Ramos has given him reasons to be worried in the opening 10 minutes. United clearly the better team. I thought Cunha got it wrong. Odegaard is quite fast, by the way. Destiny Udogie. Ugarte through the centre. Ramos, that's nice. Cunha. It's a poor ball to Ramos. What can you expect him to do with that? Martinez in the way. The captain brushes it onto Burma, who enjoys and feasts space on the wide flank. Ramos! Lofted down for Manuel Ugarte, who swiped across it. That's poor. It's a really good header by Ramos back to him. He decided to go to another player this time, and that is a really poor swipe. Got to get a hold of that better. Maybe take a touch. 15 minutes in. It's looking good for United so far, though. No goal to show for it. Better than the Forest game in attack, anyway. He's faster. Johnston. Dallo gets a crucial touch. Might be seen as a free kick. No throw-in. Johnston. Easy one for Cunha to predict. Casemiro. Fernandes rolls it forward. Matthias Cunha is in behind here. Cunha! Ugarte hits him, and you thought maybe Cunha could have gone all the way. My real question is, why did he not pass to Ramos when he went closer in the middle instead of retreating back to Ugarte? His shot was denied anyway. Here is Cunha. Here is Ramos. Here is Brian Mbeumo. Mazwari and Mbeumo. It's deflected for Vicario. We are absolutely dominating him 20 minutes in. He's got it back, Fernandes. Emphasising my point. We've absolutely dominated him 20 minutes in. How many chances, how many good attacking plays. We've been brilliant. All that's missing is the goal, which is unfortunate. Tottenham haven't had a chance yet. Tottenham cannot handle United's press. Ugarte. Fernandes. Mbeumo on his way. Look at the pace. But look at the pace on that Tottenham defender. Fair enough, actually. Oh, Vicario pressured, and United's defence still causing problems for the Tottenham players. Cunha was too slow there. The Tottenham press wins that one, to be fair. Good pressing from them. Quicker on that, Cunha, please, bro. You need to keep the pressure up. Tottenham don't know what they're doing at the moment. And as far as I'm concerned, that favours United. Oh, that's their first chance, though. That is a bit dangerous. Johnston! That was Tottenham's first real assault in United's box. Of course, led to nothing. That's now given away. Tottenham's press starting to cause issues. And this is what happens when you don't score. Mazwari's in the way again, though. That's poor boys! Do what we were doing in the first 22 minutes. Don't give the ball away like that. Patient. Good football. Liquid football. Martinez heads out for a first Tottenham corner. And if this were to go in, it would cause some eyebrows. Oof. Tottenham's first shot on target. And Burma off the races. Ramos. Oh, that touch there. I know what he's trying to do. He's waiting for Fernandes. He's waiting for that ball. And we all are. That touch there just before lets him down. Martinez and Delic deals with it. Casemiro. Yeah, a few balls from Cunha in this half is not... Ramos. Cunha. Here's the captain on his way. Why is he not shot? He's trying to look for Ramos, but I'm not sure why, because I know Ramos is a brilliant goal scorer. But you don't need to glaze him. Siemens. Now, just like the Forest game, it is 0-0, and quite a few games this season United have been drawing at half-time 0-0. However, you have to say we deserve to be winning. For about 25 to 30 minutes, we dominated. You know, Gonzalo Ramos having a few chances, pulled back a few times, but let's be honest, we let Spurs get back into that game. I ain't going to make any subs because the team's playing pretty well and no one's fatigued yet. I don't need to sub anyone else when we're all playing well. We just need a goal. Tottenham with the one shot on target, of course. From a corner, straight at Lemons with an easy catch, but apart from that, they didn't have a single chance in the first 25 minutes. And I still think we're the much better team, despite Tottenham growing back into it in the last 15 minutes of the half. They didn't really do much with the ball. And we'll see how this second half goes, but I assume it may take another late winner in this game. Ugarte following Siemens. Basuma. Casemiro robs him. Nicks him, actually. Cunha. Dallo. Okay, so where is Mbumo going? It's a really good ball by Dallo. So good that the Tottenham defender has no clue what he's doing. That's... Ooh. It's a bit chaotic, to be fair. See, Tottenham on the ball, I think they're out of ideas at the moment. Generally think they are. They're just trying to get it to their wingers and see what can happen. Trying to shuffle United, just like Forest. They're kind of like Forest, but I think worse, because the second half Forest were making things, they just didn't have a chance, really. But Tottenham are Tottenham. Forest are Forest. Ramos. Fernandes waits for Cunha. He waits the whole duration he can. Cunha! Away from Ramos temporarily. Dallo sees the gap. Tried to find it. It went past Casemiro and Fernandes. This is going to be another moment game, isn't it? It's going to be another game of a moment. This is why we don't win against Tottenham. Because our attack is not clinical enough. And Tottenham take advantage of that so well. It's been such an easy game to play. Tottenham have let us do what we've wanted at will majority of the time. They've been decently resilient in defence, I understand that. Mazwari. In Burmo. Ramos. Cunha. Away from Ugarte. Johnston. 25 to go. United are in that position again. Oh my god. Siemens had to be intercepted, to be fair, I think. Good ball to Mbamo. Decent, sorry. United throw in with 20 to go. I'm going to make some subs soon. I've got to. His team's not playing as well in this half. But nowhere near as the qualities we did in the first. Fernandes, clever flick. Agate lays down. Casemiro. Short to Cunha. Short to Ramos. And United flooding forward here. Oh my god. No, no, don't think twice, Agate. Just play it. I think Dallo did enough to stop Seaman's original pass. He will get it now, though. To Johnston, who's driving. Johnston! Well held. 15 minutes to go. It's either gonna be 0-0 or another late winner for United. Cunha. Ramos. Siemens. Just more than 10 to go. It might actually end 0-0 this. Subs. It might actually end 0-0 this. I'm not happy. We were lucky to get away with it against Forest and score when we did, but Man U's coming on and Ahmad's coming on. Kobbie Mainoo and Amad Diallo coming on with just more than 10 to go. Burmo. Fernandes. And Burmo got a nick. Oh shit, Kulusevski's on. Siemens. Oh my god. Surely not. Ahmad. Mainoo, one back by Tottenham. Paulinia. Siemens! It's the post! United survive. Fernandes. Cunha. Beats Mickey van der Ven! Oh, couldn't reach it. Tottenham hit the post. And United came flooding. That'll give Man United one last chance. No, I knew you were home, we were just playing. Oliver said he heard a sound. But I knew you were home, I was just playing. You okay? Listen, United have one more chance. We have one more chance. Got to go. Cunha. Well, United are about to draw 0-0 to Tottenham. They have drawn 0-0. Oh dear. So a draw, our first draw this season. It is 2 wins and 1 draw today. Yes, we didn't lose, which is nice. However, not scoring a goal was poor. It was going to happen eventually. There are games this season where we've been good in attack in periods, but consistently not good enough. That second half was not good enough in attack. And 0-0. Are you joking? Tottenham didn't have a chance. They gave us. It was there to be won. It was there to be won. And we just didn't take it. We really didn't take it. We now find ourselves in third. I'm sure that will quickly change. Or not. Third in the league. Well, despite drawing against Spurs and dropping 2 points, we are third in the league because City must have lost. Still finding ourselves 5 points behind first and doing pretty well. So drawing against Spurs, yes, it's annoying. Yes, we should have won, but it's okay. Playing against 20th place Everton now at home. They have lost their last 5 games. That's a surprise with the team they have on display. If we can win this, it will be 3 wins and 1 draw today, which I will take any day of the week. Last game in the stream, full team, going with the same team, but boys, we need a reaction. That was simply not good enough against Spurs on attack in the second half. Defending was brilliant again though, our 7th clean sheet of the season. Our defence is definitely the best.
Come on, yeah.
Here we go. Man United out the mighty Old Trafford. We have only lost here once all season. That was on the opening day against Arsenal. 7 clean sheets, third in the table, as they've only lost 3 Premier League games this season. 2 wins and 1 draw today, but they have to respond against that goalless draw against Tottenham, where attack was not prominent enough. We got away with it against Forest because of Gonzalo Ramos, but 12 goals for Gonzalo Ramos. That is crazy. The average is almost a goal a game, just over that. Brian Mbeumo, short to Cunha, Casemiro, Gonzalo Ramos with strength. 20th place Everton. If we don't beat him today, it will be embarrassing. We should thrash Everton. They are the worst team in the league. They've lost their last 5 games and they're playing against the best defensive in the league. Man United, not a shabby attack either. Lamans, Mazuara over the top. Brian Mbeumo retreats. Finds the captain, finds Agate. Ooh. Given away. Here's Barry. And here's Shrewsbury Hall. Easy save for Lamans, right down the throat of him. Agate, Mazuare, Brian Mbeumo upstretch Cunha, retreats Casemiro. Cunha to the other side as United slowly progress, switching to switching. Here is Bruno Fernandes. The captain waits for Mbeumo, but the pass was all wrong. Expect better from him, to be fair. McNeil. Shrewsbury Hall, Dalek slides in pretty well, and the turnover gives United a chance to drive forward. Fernandes, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, over the top to Mbeumo. Agate! Into Travers' hands, and he's on the floor now. Let's hope he's not injured. Just struggling to get up, and I think he might be slightly injured. Let's hope that improves. Mount wins it back. Fernandez. Ramos will go to Cunha again. Agate, who isn't actually injured. Brian and Burmo. Fernandez! Oh, what a chance. Header goes down. Dibbling. Tyler Dibbling. Former Southampton man. Casemiro wins it back. Dallo. Cunha. United remain the pressure. Cunha might be the outlet again for United. He is, and he wins it. Over the top from Fernandez. And Travers, who stopped everything coming his way so far. United need to make more due of the Cunha getting in behind. Maswari. So ball at Cunha. Will attack. That's a foul. That's at least a yellow. That'll be a yellow. United just settling down, almost like chess, trying to wiggle the pieces and see what Everton's game plan is. It seems like Everton are trying to settle for the point. Timur Abunam gets the yellow, but United will hopefully eventually play through that defence. Fernandez to go short. Everton were a bit drawn out from that. Here is Cunha, and he does win a free kick 5 to 10 yards on the edge. And a dangerous position for United, who haven't scored a free kick this season. They've scored a corner, obviously. But this one looks close. I think Bruno Fernandes will fancy this, do you? I think he will, in the rain, in the wind. Fernandes. Oh! And it grazes the top netting. It's a worthy effort from Bruno Fernandes. I held my breath. As soon as it went over the wall, I knew it wasn't really going to go in. It dipped even further to Pickford. In fact, I think it was above him, but it was a worthy effort. Travers looks like a decent keeper, to be fair. He looks like the only thing that could help Everton get anything from this game. I think it would probably be a draw, not a win, if they were to get anything. I think 0-0, maybe 1-1 at most. I don't think Everton will score more than one in this match at most. Dallo. Lamons, Martinez, United playing comfortably out of their box. And Burmo. Fernandez. Ramos. That's a handball! Ref! Thank you, ref. That is a handball. It's this time a cross to be played in. Fernandez! It was Ramos who attacked it. It was Travers again who had hands there. Oh my God, Martinez, what's he doing? Dublin! Boys, get back, get back, get back. Barry. Martinez redeems himself. Bilic, Dallo, Cunha, Casemiro. Fernandez waited as long as possible for Cunha to run, and Cunha to chase, and Cunha to bother. Down to Travers. Oh, given away by Travers. Temporarily, McNeil carries it before Burma could snatch. 33 minutes in, Everton shocking United a bit. Yes, our attack isn't always prominent, United. That 0-0 game against Spurs showed that. However, they expect to be scoring and defending well against Everton. They should not be drawing. Dewsbury Hall. And Lamons out. Oh my word, given away again by Lamons. It's open! Oh my God! Oh, what are we doing? Jesus Christ. No, I'm not having that. This is United. We cannot be losing to 20th place Everton. Winless in the last fight. What are we doing? Yeah, Old Trafford deserves to be booing. What is that defence? Matthias de Ligt, you absolute donut. Just over 35 minutes in, Everton leads for third place United away from home. Oh my goodness me, that is embarrassing. Ridiculous. You cannot be defending like that. Timur Abunam on the yellow card drives through De Ligt like he wasn't there. He doesn't even need to do anything. De Ligt moves out the way for him. And that is an absolute shocker to United's system and their rear guards. 7 clean sheets but concede against 20th place Everton. And that hurts. Oh my God. That doesn't happen often, us going behind. Agate. Fernandez. Casemiro urged to shoot. Goal! Gonzalo Ramos hit that with velocity. It's an inch wide of the post. Did really well to... Yeah, it was always going wider and wider. 5 minutes for half time, United. I can't believe it. That defending was so bad. That's not a team that's gotten 7 clean sheets this season. Didn't look like it. United. Ramos, Cunha, Casemiro, Fernandes, Casemiro, Fernandes. Oh! Ramos down the throat of Travers, who have reacted to everything sent at him tonight. If that was any side of Travers, it would have been in. He gets a touch. United's first corner of the match. Just a few minutes before half-time. A minute. Jesus Christ, boys, we need some magic. I'm not sure how we're losing. Fernandes away from Delic. Mazwari chasing to keep that alive. Fernandes! Cunha was offside, but Travers still reacted anyway, just to make sure. United maybe have one last chance. Never mind, Ramos sizzles it. Oh, half-time should have been. But they're in again, Everton. Oh, Delic had to thrust his arm at that. McNeil. And Burma hurries out. Now, see this. 1-0 to Everton at half-time at Old Trafford against Manchester United. A team of 7.7 clean sheets this season. A team in third. A team that has only lost one game this season at Old Trafford are losing to 20th place, 5-game winless Everton. I mean, everything I just said in 20 seconds, we were really passive in attack. Yes, we had crosses, but Travers saw everything up to it tonight. I can't do that, boys. Something has to give. We cannot lose or draw this game. It is Everton. Oh my God, Everton are trying to kick off routine against United. They're trying to kick off. Burmo, Fernandes, Agate. Bello harrowing. Oh, and there was one person in front of La Ramos who stopped him. Cunha, Agate. Oh my God, well, United starting strongly, but not with a goal yet, so. Dewsbury Hall, Barry. And Casemiro. Fernandes effectively just ran into him, so cheers, mate. Gato. Anyway, it's Cunha. Ramos. And Burmo. Travers is absolutely... I will give credit to their goalkeeper. Travers has been their best player. Yes, they've gotten the goal. However, Travers is the reason they're winning. He's made quite a few decent saves. His distribution has been fantastic. Cunha. Ramos. Oh, and Burmo misses it. Boys, come on! It's Everton. Something has to give soon. Otherwise, A, I'm making subs, and B, I'm going to cry. Ramos. Cunha. Ramos's turn. Agate's carry. Fernandez's wiggle. Away. I mean, the fans are booing. I'm not surprised. It is being ridiculous. It's Everton. It's just Everton, boys. And Burmo. No, away from Ramos, who was threatening. And Dallo couldn't win it. Casemiro could. And Burmo, Agate. Fernandes, Casemiro giving away. Barry! With 20 minutes to go, United are losing to Everton, and Mazwari, Fernandez, leading the charge. Ramos! The saviour comes again to pick up United on his shoulders and let out a relieved Old Trafford roar. Yes! Come on! This team never seems to give. They never seem to let go of what they think is theirs. Gonzalo Ramos believes when he is highly needed to set up to the task. He's done exactly that. His arms are outstretched. There's no time for that, son. We need the second. It's taken a long time, but he's there. Harry Maguire, Mason Mount and Kobbie Mainoo coming on. So that central midfield has been changed. United, come on Ramos! What a player! That 100 million price tag is feeling less heavy on his head now. Surely, the United fans love him. There's still time to get a winner. Just less than 20 to go. Travers has seen everything tonight. There was no answer to that. Fernandez, what a ball as well. To find Ramos, Dalot, Cunha. Here goes the captain again. Here goes Ramos again. Oh, he was going through the centre unchallenged. He thought that was it. Just less than quarter of an hour to go. Blocked by Harry Maguire. Maguire sliding. Oh my God. Blocked. Mainoo. Fernandez. Away from Ramos. 10 minutes to go. Cunha. Fernandez. And Bolo. Oh, Travers. Oh, Travers, you don't have to do that. Less than 8 to go, and Travers has denied Mbama what would have been the winner. Ninjai coming on. Oh, that had to be. That had to be. And with 7 minutes to play, United have a corner. Bruno Fernandes with urgency. Away from Ramos. Mbama away from Mainoo. Mainoo, Mbama, Ramos, Mbama. There's 4 minutes to go, and I think United... Oh, it's at Ramos' head. Oh my God! Fucking Travers! Fucking that should have been again! What a ball for Ramos, that had to be buried! That had to... Oh, Travers, get out of my club. No, get out of their club. Oh... A corner with 2 minutes of normal time, probably 2, so 4 minutes maximum to go, 2 minutes of normal time. Travers has stopped everything coming at him tonight. United definitely could have nicked it. Ramos! Oh my God! Ramos has it. Fernandez. Why has he blown it? Oh my God. Boost Old Trafford, that's expected. It is shocking from United. And there's a bit of tension at the end. Fernandez and Gimenez don't fancy it. That is so poor. They're still yapping at each other. You thought Ramos won it in the 88th. You thought Cunha won it in the 88th. You thought maybe Mbama won it in the 84th. flattened. I don't know what to say. 2 wins and 2 draws today. Both coming in the Premier League and both poorly dropped points. United, fuck me, that we could have won that. We should have. Oh, how are we still 3rd place? We still find ourselves 3rd, but dear me. We could be level on points with Liverpool if we would have won against Spurs and Everton. Well, United, still a team that are fragile. Still a team that don't win every game. Still a team that are sometimes left unchecked and don't fully perform consistently. 2 wins and 2 draws today, but those 2 draws coming against 20th place Everton and out of form Spurs, where it was up for grabs. Gonzalo Ramos did score against Forest to win it. He did put us through to the Carabao Cup quarters. And he did score the equaliser against Everton to save some blushes to remain us unbeaten in that regard. But United have dropped 4 poor points at the end of the stream. Either way, United are a team that are aiming for top 4 in a trophy. They're not a team that are fighting for the title. If we were, we would have won those 2 games. That's the difference in football. Oh, fuck. Next stream, which will be probably Friday or Saturday, we have 4 games. 4 games, all league games. 2 games against Palace and Wolves away, 2 games against West Ham and Bournemouth at home. They should be easy affairs for United. It's not a bad stream, 2 wins and 2 draws. I'll take that for a team that are fighting for top 4, but you got to win against Everton. You've got to win against Everton. Gonzalo Ramos off the line, had to put more power into it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I love you all. And yeah.